I'll start in 4 minutes, but I'm ready to start the stream right now. So, uh, let's see. What do I do? This. Trying to look up how to do like. Where's my chat? No, not chat. Live chat. Thank you. And then pop this out. Pop out chat. There we go. What's that? Minimum. Okay, and I will be in a VC if anybody wants to join me. Though I doubt anybody will. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to gaming. Apparently nothing is showing on my screen. Google Studios. Okay, that's showing up at least. I'm redoing the recipes for homunculus pills right now to include an embryo. So I'm gonna actually redo embryo first. Is the first thing I do. Apparently my coding isn't pulling up. We'll grab the coding. There we go. Coding is now pulling up properly. Okay, let's go ahead and add an embryo to all these recipes. Holy embryo. Source. Let's do an update in the path notes. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Apparently last time I was streaming, I didn't have my music on. I'll pull up my YouTube chat. There we go. My one chat should show YouTube chat as well, but it sometimes doesn't, so which is very, very annoying. Okay, embryos now are added to the recipes for the Produce TV. Save. Okay, and then we want to these stats are still tentative. So right now they are 3.5, 1 to 3.5 stats per level up without discarding the decimal place. I might drop that down to 0.5 to 3. So they would lose a grand total of 3 stats per level. Intel. So they would go from, actually I have a graph for this. Drives, I actually made a spreadsheet for this. So of course I did. Homunculus stats. Yeah, so right now their total is 1,606. Evolved. Their stat total is 1,606. Sorry about that. If I were to lower it down by 5 points per level, it would be, let's see, 30, 25, 20, 10, 15, 5. It would drop down to 1,374, which is actually closer to their official stats. Official max stats is about 1,300. Lip has the highest stats after Van, and the other ones are tied. The other two are tied at like 1,100 and something. So. Yeah, so they go from 1606 to 1250, which is still reasonable, and that's still on the that's still on the decent end as far as stats. But it's only if I put them too high right now. So let's go ahead and work on. First thing I want to do is actually work on, before I actually work on just AI, I want to work on how we call homunculus. Call hum or call no underscore. Oh, get rid of this. AM call hum, there we go. Vaporize. Go to definition. Okay. So I'm thinking about changing it out. This stat part, which is to calculate your highest stat, to a skill where you pick it. So instead of calling here, it would be, we would call the hindsight UI. Oh, hindsight. I had this thought last night, like literally in bed when I was trying to sleep, at like 1 o'clock this morning. Called hindsight UI, 8 big skills, pick home. Which is why I'm moving embryos to the cost of the pills. Because this would mean you never need another embryo, in theory. Okay. So then we need to make 8 big skills. So let's go to skill.hpp. Skill.hpp. And then we need 8 skills, so we would go here. Um, we do not have 8 skill points there. I need 8, so it needs to be a gap 8 at least. I could always put them in after the tower skills, which are these are just the select your thing. Oh, we can put it, yeah, we can put it here. So this would be AM Hall underscore, and I need the mob, the names of the summons, so homunculus, no, that's the homunculus S. Homunculus DB, there we go. Yeah, so it'd be lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Lift. Yep. IR or just R? Just R. Okay. Amister. Filler. Sometimes it feels like a filler mob, and event. EANILMIIRT. And then we'll copy this whole line. And this would be 2, 2, 2, and 2. For the alternate versions, oh, sorry, I have my. These can't actually go here, there's not enough space. 30. Yep, there we go. It's not AM, this is this should be AM, not AL. There's a way you can like select multiple lines and add them all individually. I forget how to do that though. Let's grab all these real quick. And then we want to go to skill DB. And this would be Colt 23. Meteor, run the entire shoot. Honk. Harvest fish, reel, go fish, fishmaster. We could go here. And these are literally just fucking passive skills. They don't do anything, so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Save. Affected. One second. Someone sent me it's not what I wanted to copy, you stupid fucking phone. Okay, 38. And then we will change this to all turn off template. All homunculus. Will this be called homunculus? F. Fine, next. Homunculus. And then we need to add these skills to the client side now. So let's do that. Okay, so we need to be able to open up this and then data and then LUA and skill infos. And I think these files might actually already be open. Yeah, they're there. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3, go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, save. Okay, that one's done. And then we want to go to skill preview. That's not never going to be in there. And then we go to skill description. We just go to the top, it's going to be blank. And we will call this one Paul homunculus. One that apparently homunculus is spelled wrong somewhere. Oh, you can't see it. Never mind. It has the autofill text and one that is spelled wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab these. Paste them here. With Master filler lift to Master to filler to connect. What's it called to? And then save. And then grab these guys. And skill info list. Paste these up here. And then we want they're gonna get UI these. So we're gonna actually go ahead and grab all this. You're never gonna see this stuff, but it needs to be in there so it doesn't crash the client. And let's grab call homunculus real quick. So paste these in. There we go. Okay, and then we will just make some new icons real quick. So you guys get to see me do art. I'm not gonna do art. I'm literally gonna grab the sprites and snip some cells. Okay, let's go ahead and grab which function, which thing are they in? I forget if they're in Steven or Funk. I think they might be in Funk. Set. You guys can't see this because this is no, that yeah, they're knocked. Okay, knocked. Set. Homunculus. There we go. Okay. Actually, can I show this? I can, but where is? Oh, there it is. Giraffe editor. Apparently, Giraffe editor is not loaded. Okay. There we go. So we're going to take the sprite files and let's go ahead and image preview the export image preview. Save. Export image preview, save. Save. H2, M2. And apparently there's a drop in here. Export, save. Export, save. Lift to. Export, save. Export, save. What's the last one? Wait, was that all of them? Open. File location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's not all. Oh yeah, van. Like I'm missing one. Export, save, and export, save. Okay, there we go. It's all the things now that can get closed. Let's go grab these 8 sprite sheets. Cut. Let's move these to data for now. We're going to need to. What do I need to do? I need to trim them, but I need to get them in the right location. And I don't know if I need a sprite file or if I just need a BMP file. I might just need a BMP file. If that's the case, that'll make it easier. If not, I need to convert them to sprites as well, but I'll worry about that in a second. So let's first go ahead and grab these and call lift and call lift and call emister, call filler, call vam, lift 2, emister 2, filler 2, and vam 2. There we go, vam 2. Okay, minimize this. And then I need to open up this. Okay, there it is. So what I need to do is get 24 cells, preferably on the face. So let's go ahead and go over here. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this right here. Let's go ahead and go over here. Oops. We're 4 times getting rid of all that, but still. I was thinking about grabbing this face right here. Okay, apparently 48 by 59, which is too big, so we need to shrink this to 24 by 24. That's 24. There's 30. That's 28. Let's get rid of this side. and we'll do one more on this side. There we go. There's your skill icon. File, save. Isn't it beautiful? Next. Yeah, the 3 kilobyte file rather. Okay, what do I need? I need to open up this actually. We can actually just call it the same thing now. There we go. Save, minimize, and then we need to open up next file, Elixir 2. Let's go ahead. We want let's go ahead and grab that face right there. And then zoom in, and then we're still too big, 43. So let's go ahead and shrink this down to here, shrink this down to here, here. So 34 by 34 by 32 by 33. Okay. So I need to shrink it. Okay, we're one sprite too big, so let's roll a shrink point right here. Okay. Let's go down to here. That put at 28. That's such a fucking cursed image. File, save. Next one. Okay, let's see. We'll grab we'll grab this guy right here. Zoom in. Okay. Get rid of white space. Get rid of white space. Get rid of white space. So 29 by 35, 35 tall, so. Four, and then. Well, there was one cell that way, and then. Okay, file, save, close. Pillar 1. Oh, geez. Okay. So I am changing the way homunculus call works to be you pick which homunculus you want using the hindsight UI. Right now I am making icons for the picking part. Yeah, so you can just pick which one you want. There's no RNG, there's no level stat scaling. And I need 24 by 24 pixels, so hence the. Okay, this is 28 by 28, so we need to get rid of 4 pixels. We'll get rid of those 4, and we'll get rid of those 4. File, save, close. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm basically just trying to grab their faces. Oh, look at the little child. This lip is probably my favorite. Particularly her little sitting animation. Whenever you feed her. But the fly is ugly. I'm talking about just for aesthetics. Yeah, just for aesthetics, I think Lith is the cutest. Let's go ahead and we'll use Yeah, we'll use this last one right here. Obviously, I'm not going to use the whole image because it's too big, but yeah, we're only 51 by 61. So we need to get rid of some of the body. We'll try and get down to there. And then we'll get rid of the whole head. Bang, that's 35. Okay. I'm 31 by 35 at the moment. I need to get down 11 more pixels. So we can probably... Okay, that's 30. There, 24. And we want to get rid of probably mostly on this side. Maybe get rid of one more pixel, so we'll get it on that side. There we go. I'll save. Yeah, that's right. It is iconic. Also, let's see. We'll run it in classic because it's the best one, just the best one to have. Lift 2 is definitely less good. Let's grab one of these faces, I guess. Lift, the evolution of Lift 2 is okay. It's not terrible. It's not bad. I wouldn't call it awful. I'm already at 24 wide, by the way. Like, this guy is so small. There you go. We're at 24 by 24. Save. Next. Jello. Yeah, this is a lot of people's favorite, though. I know this was my favorite when I was a kid. I think I'm going to go with this middle one. Okay, we're currently 30 by 36. 36 wide, obviously, and 30 tall. So we need to shrink a couple. We'll get rid of the antenna. 27. And 24. Okay. That. Get rid of those two. I'm 28. I need to get rid of 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Got 2 more, and we'll 2 more. There we go. Get it. Oh wait, no, I'm 1 more still. That one. There we go. File, see. And this ugly fucker. This has always been my least favorite. Let's go for the open mouth face over here, maybe? That one at least seems has some personality. Which one? A, B, or C? B. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but shrink down. So we're currently 28 wide. We need to get rid of 4 more wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're 44 tall. Greatest jump. We're not gonna be able to get. We're probably gonna either cut the eyes or cut the mouth because that is. Do you want that, or do you want? cut mount or that. Cut mount that guy. I'll cut it there. I'll get rid of the. I'll get rid of that one pixel on the eye. Go feet. Feet. Okay. All those are now saved. Let me go grab a. Data. Oh. Back folder. Steven. Key load set. Item. NM underscore. Extract. Delete. Close. And move these files to the correct location. There we go. Okay. I don't know if we actually need to make this bright as well, but there's these at least. Okay. And then now we need to actually do the coding part of the call skill. So we need to go to Control F, hide site. Let's see, tower. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I want, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll go to this one. Got definition. Yeah, that's where it generates the skill. So let's grab this. This is here. This would be skill underscore call. Select. Okay, call homunculus select. And then we can get rid of all this. It's literally just going to be a list, so I don't even need to like look it up. It's just going to be wait. That's not the one I want, right? Yeah, this is actually where it starts the essay. I don't actually need this part. Okay. Okay. Avatar. CL avatar. Okay. CL click avatar. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So this is going to be. Let's grab this real quick. Copy. This would be AM over call. Current document. So rather than doing call homunculus here, we want to do this right here. Okay, leave that menu right there. And then we want to go ahead and go to this one. And we want to grab this. Take this here. And click. Call home. Select. That's what I'll do. Select. Okay. Do I have a definition for this? I do not. Go to voids. Okay, SD. I don't care about any of this, actually. We don't care about that. We want... and call lift. Ticket mission. Grab these guys. Thank you. Close. Oh wait, I have. Nope, that opened my bad. Minimize. Paste this. Delete this. Okay. Home. Go ahead and cut this, paste this here. This doesn't matter. The count literally does not matter. Home 8. Count is literally just 8, so we can just 8. 8 and delete. And skill level. This is going to be 8. This is going to be 1, and this is going to be AM_call homunculus, the skill UI call. Let me get rid of this check. And homunc 5. Less than 8. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Rip. That's unfortunate. They will be a lot stronger in next patch. Like significantly stronger. By the way, the HP values I posted are at the 2.5x HP modifier. Just an FYI. Okay. Oh, shit. No. Absolutely not. Transition. Okay. There it is. I don't need the skill level here because it's always going to be 1. Yep. Get rid of that comma. There we go. I'm going to get rid of the skill level here. Okay. Now I need to grab the return call. Hold on, since she's... This is the select menu. Okay, so let me just put that on. So we have this one, which is the do copy. Yeah, that's fine. That's copy. That's copy. This is the PC rag receive, but that's ignorable. I think this is where I need. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. So we need to do a case am underscore tall homunculus break, and then we want to grab this, and then we want to okay. Oh, this is the skill ID you copy right there. Oh, so I don't need this stuff. Click menu clear, yep. And then we need to grab, this will be the actual call homunculus part for call homunculus. Done. Okay. All right. Good. I will do call homunculus for you. Okay. Actually, we can grab the clip fail message as well. Right. Okay. Call homunculus, and then we want to get definition. You're going to sup there. So now we want to pass on the skill ID into here, which means we need to adjust how this thing is called. Find all references. There should only be like 4. Yeah. This one can be discarded, so go ahead and get rid of that. Just the original call. So this would be okay, is it unit 16? Oh, I think this would be unit 32. One second. Oh no, it is unit 16. Okay. Okay. Now we need 16 skill ID. Unit 16 skill ID. And this would be skill ID. Find our references again. How are you, Fair? Or if I want to be very punny, how are you faring? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Why is it this area? What? And then we want to switch skill ID. Switch skill ID. And then this would be if known. We want to keep this part. Keep that part. We don't care about the base stat check. We don't care about get rid of all that. Okay, then I'm going to do some math on the homunculus ID, or the skill ID I received to return this. So I actually don't need the switch there. I just need the return. And then this would be, let me do some quick math. Okay, so we need to go from 1 to 7. Quick would mean I need to zero out the first one, which would be, so it would be plus skill ID, plus skill ID minus AM underscore call lift. Ticket evolution, that's what's on it for now. And done. Okay. This should just work, but we'll find out. Build solution. Knowing me, I made some sort of mistake. We also need to check, make sure the new icons for these skills work. Oh, yeah, where's my YouTube chat? Okay, it's my YouTube chat not there. Okay. No, live chat. I don't care about top chat. That's so stupid. Yeah, YouTube chat silent as always. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a hot minute. Nope, who's not perfect? Okay, done building, run server, start client. Okay, there is page name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. Okay. Let me go ahead and at home shuffle. There we go. And then I was doing. What are you, dumbass? Come here. God. He's over here just murdering boring. Okay. Right. Nope. Status. Delete. Delete. Okay. Now we want to call homunculus. Oh! Okay, so. Those are not the right skill items it's calling, so I need to find out what it's calling. Pick Sonic Blow. I'm guessing it's junk data. Yeah, Sonic Blow. Yeah, it's Steel Bell. So it doesn't exist. So something went wrong with the skill ID selection. So let's go ahead and call homunculus. Let's actually final references to this guy. And call homunculus select. Okay, it is doing call homunculus select, okay. Clip, go to transition. So it is here. let's go ahead and reintroduce the count part. I don't think that's going to be the issue, but you never fucking know. Okay. Array light. And hum. Okay. Build solution. We'll see if that works. Run server. A dream of a whale. It's a nice song. Oh god, that's so awful. I need to fix my name on YouTube. I have a bunch. It's like it's such gibberish. Let's go ahead and call homunculus. Four. Now I'm locked in a menu, so let's go ahead and then 4. Yes, I'm just lost in a menu. I gotta debug it now. God damn it. Oh, I have a check skill there. That'd be why. No, I don't have any of those skills. Save. Build solution. Okay. Which there we go. Oh, that's not what appears for me. On mine, it's still out on header 84112 or 12. Got a bunch of gibberish numbers at the end. Nothing's capitalization. There's no proper spacing. Okay. So it's working. So as you can see, it's working. I do need. Wait, what do you mean it's not? Those files don't exist. I just made those files. Oh, they're probably the wrong. They're probably the wrong color depth. Yeah, they're in the right folder too. Okay. So let me go ahead and fix the color depth as well as fix their names in the description. So let's go ahead and open file location. Okay. File, save as, BMP picture. It should be 24-bit. Oh my god, line, data, texture, item. Cancel, no. Okay. Let's go ahead and move these guys. New folder. You guys can't see this, but folder. Okay. Close this, open this, A file, save as, BMP, 24-bit, and we go IN, data, texture, item, save. Next. File, save as, BMP, 24-bit, save. So let's see if those work real quick before I do the other ones. Obviously, still going to give me the same error when I do it, but now it should at least. Yes. Okay, so one shows up, and one shows up. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then now we're just reading the save the other ones. Yeah, that's right. File, save as, BMP, format, 24-bit, save. File, save as, BMP, format, 24-bit, save. File, save as, BMP, 24-bit, save. File, save as, BMP, 24-bit, save. File, save as, BMP, 24-bit, save, and box 1. File, save as, BMP, 24-bit, save. Delete. And let's go ahead and make sure these work now. And then I adjust the name. So is that name on here or on here? So we'll find out if that's the right one. Our client. There we go. So let's go ahead and call lift. All right, we have a lift. Well, good to go. First try. It wasn't first try, I know. Let's see. Amster. Filler. Van Mirth. Lift. Amster. Filler. Van. Save. There we go. Okay. Now we source this. Go ahead and open up this. We can get rid of the secondary folder now. Delete. Add 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, I see you posted the results on Discord. Okay. I'll take a look in a minute. Let's see, at home level 100. Key stats. Yeah, so 6,000 magic check. Yeah, those numbers need to drop, I think. I think I'm gonna drop them all by 5. Because that is way too much magic attack. Okay, let's go ahead and delete. And then we will go ahead and do at 4. I was call lift has the highest magic. I'm aware. Granted. I'm fully aware. Look, that's all. But we'll find a whole man who actually uses magic attack. That's level 100. Yeah, 4,420 magic attack and 1,400 attack. Why is there is? Yeah, 1,400 attack's not too bad because it's just an attack. That's not the scary part. It's the magic attack. Maybe. Let me. I might have to just take the numbers into account. So skills, priest. By the way, any passive skills are getting redone or removed. Skill info. Okay, this is the bolt one. Okay. This one is the restore. Yep. Right. I just adjust that one and then passive. Okay. Yeah. 14,000. That's not too bad. What do you mean they seem different? Oh, yeah, sure. At Home Shuffle. It has 270 strength currently. That was the evolution numbers, by the way. The numbers I posted were the evolution numbers. At home evolve. And that was assuming level 100 as well, which they can't actually hit 100. Yeah, 295. Yeah, it goes up by 10% total stats whenever it evolves. All of the stats just get 10 plus 10%. And 27,000 HP. Let me compare that to what it should be. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we're on track. It also, okay. It's weird how its attack fluctuates. Based on how close it is to me. Yeah, whenever I'm... Because I have the... Yeah. Let's go ahead and this one, right? Yeah. I can't use it. That means its intimacy is too low. Home hunger 100. Hungry 100. Oh, I felt. What the fuck is the command? At commands, home. Yeah, it's home hungry, okay. At home hungry. Okay, home hungry is done. And then it's home friendly. Okay. And then alright, evolved. And then skills. Oh wait. That's right. I do have access to all the skills at once anymore. So if I do at reset pill skills, it needs to change map at go 0. I'll need to fix that. I'll put a note for that one real quick. Kill. Doesn't reset list. I just need to call the correct thing for it. View status, skills. Oh, that's not good. My skill thing broke. At home level 1. Skills. There we go, now it's back. Yeah, burning lava is probably gonna adjust it. Obviously these like key attack and stuff like that don't do anything with us. Blast Forge. Okay, increase attack. Let's see, lava slide. Volcanic ash is the broken one. Find out. Yeah, it's fun. Right now the skills don't have a skill tree. There's all there, but that was the wrong one. There we go. Don't think it's working. Wait. This is half their hit and gains 50% chance of failure when casting stroke. Yeah, it's yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. But I've started reading it. Roasted 50% defense of plant monsters and 50% fleet of water monsters. That seems okay. Yeah. That one doesn't seem like oppressively good. I keep going to my skill tree. Increases most attack. This is 500% attack damage. Gigantic armor is fine. I think the HP cost is too high. Though it does have a way to heal itself currently with the brace. Magma Flow. Yeah, 5x5, 500% AoE. Bio Explosion. Yeah. I also removed the intimacy check on Bio Explosion we're using. I'm probably gonna remove the intimacy cost on it. And switch it to a hunger cost. So it'll be hunger, not intimacy. Because intimacy is 10,000, by the way. Intimacy, I think, goes in value is 10,000. So one you could be 10,000 times, unless you mean 100. I mean 1%. I think right now it's 10%. If I remember correctly. Well, let's go ahead and check out this skill. Wait, what? Good skill. Oh, does it? What? How does this skill work? Oh wait, it might be broken. Let me check. Oh yeah, invalid status change. -1. So that status effect doesn't exist. Yeah, so I'll definitely remove it. Or that's what I was thinking. Hunger, because you can play around hunger. You can't play around intimacy. or both. Have it lower your intimacy by like 5 or something like that. 500k one shot. Yeah, that's fair. Also, their HP went up, so yeah, it definitely went up. Yeah, because he's currently sitting at 30,000 HP. So if I cast Bio Explosion real quick. Yeah, 61,000 HP. That's right. And then at 5, yeah, he can't cast it because he's not intimate. You need to feed it though, right? And and you can still lower its intimacy. I just not necessarily set it to 1. I'll figure out how. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it so you can just summon, summon detonate, summon detonate, summon detonate. That would be stupid. I'm not sure either, honestly, to be fair. Also, I don't think... Yeah, Homunculus Exchange Pill is still random. Which one it gives you. So that one also needed to change. But we have Amister now, so let's go ahead and... evolve at home friendly 1000 friendly 1000 and then he evolves into this guy. There we go. Home level 1. View stats, skills. Obviously, castling. I need to fix castling's aggro pull. That would I already coded that, coincidentally, with there's 4 skills that currently do it already. So, and apparently the one that's supposed to do it doesn't do it. Let's see, golden tone, resistances, magic resistances. Yeah, these will just be defense and magic defense probably. God, that's gross. 4,500% magic attack. Yeah. It runs out of SP really quickly, but yeah, that seems good. It's a almost APM. You're forgetting that we are a different setting than Renewal. So what is good here is different. I didn't realize 27,000 damage at APM before card is bad, but okay. This one's actually good because it changes your targets. That one's actually decent just for that reason. But you can already do that with what's it called? And 70,000 damage. Yeah. Increases attack and magic attack. Plus damage. Yeah, oh yeah. Obviously, they have ridiculously elevated stats. Yeah, I know, I know. They have like a kind of flat magic attack. Divine Spear. We'll check this one out. Oh. Wait, what? I didn't see the number. Shit. You stop attacking, you little shit. What? Okay. Check that guy, thank you. That way I can see the number when I cast it. 22,000, okay. Stein Ward. Just defense and magic attack up. Doubles, just a safety wall is not bad. That one's actually decent, I think. Yeah. The damage shields are good due to the inflated stats, but if you're talking about this like raw utility, yeah, the other ones aren't as good. Increase how much is flee and attack speed? Yeah, no, that also overlaps with fucking the other one. Stealth Horn, 5,000, 4% stun chance. That would obviously go up to a stun buildup, and that would probably be like 140, if not higher. So, view stats. Bloodlust. Yeah. And then obviously castling, which I will fix the fact that castling can fail. This should just be a 1-point skill. So that's what it's gonna be, by the way. It's gonna be a 1-point skill. Anybody who has you can just reset pill. Once I fix not loading, resetting your homunculus skill. You're only wiping your skill tree instead of resetting it. Yeah, I'll probably be like 3 or 4 seconds. I'll check what swap is. I'll compare it to a swap's like actual cooldown. Because swap's cooldown is not long, but it has the spirit ball requirement, which means it's actually longer than it appears. Castling should be, but if I remember correctly, he's supposed to take your aggro, and he doesn't. So you don't lose aggro, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, and that does work fine, but it's been a very long since I've used him. So let's go ahead and use an exchange pill. F9. Thank you. Wait, how am I getting MSR only? There we go. Birdie. God. Okay, at home level 100, at home evolve, at my intimacy is still out. Okay. Bird up exactly. At home friendly. Yeah, home friendly 100. Typing is hard. That's fine. Sarah. That was not that without the attack speed buff, yes. You are correct. At home level 1. Okay. Yeah, they have 190 attack speed. It just. Oh, this one's not aggressive by default, so I'll need to adjust that. Skills. Okay. Yeah, more correctly, they have a bunch of like poison skills. Yeah, poison element, 5200 damage. We can grab this one. Also, I lowered all the skills to 5 max, not 10 max, but 61,000 damage. Possibly. I can always change them. They're not set in stone currently. The only one that I Toxin of Mandrake. Level 1, so yeah, 57,000. Okay, let's see. Passive attack, magic attack. We're gonna get rid of all of those. Painkiller. Inflicts paralyzing poison on the owner, reducing the delay of attack speed, damage itself. Okay. Use. Poison misses damage and blind. Probably. Poison fog status on enemies. Possibly. Alright, let's go ahead and cast Oh, I killed it. Forgot rest is remove it. Let's call it lift. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, I was confused because it popped up that UI. That UI should only pop up if it's vaporized, not if it's. Okay. Also, yeah. Yeah, apparently I did. It's not the end of the world. I can fix it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was super confused. Okay, so we need view status skills. I actually want them to get more skill points than this. We don't care about that. View skill. Use. Yeah, that's that one. Okay. That's such an ugly ass skill, though. Also, this is level 1. So it skills off magic attack, so. Needle of Perilous. Paralyzed target along with poison element damage. Ignores target's defense and paralyzed enemies. Legion. Oh yeah, Legion. Legion's a fun one. Alright, I already know this one works. Honestly, these guys are so fucking weak. I need to fix their stats. Yeah, sacrifice enemies who challenge us to inflict great damage on an enemy. And a little bit of damage. EQ flutter, yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete. Confirm. Homunculus lift. Let's see. Home Randomly 100. And home breed 100. 1000. Okay, and then home evolve. And then we want to do. Oh, my intimacy is too low. Fall through. Home can mutate. Get a definition. Okay, sorry, I'm debugging this. 4352. Okay, so yes. Oh, I'm not level 100. At home level 100. Home level 1. Yep. View status, skill. Okay. So we have Zephyr, which is AoE magic damage. Again, highest magic attack. Home level. Wind damage magic attack. Passive magic attack. Again, the passives are going away. Or changing. Silent Breeze. And immediately silence effect to prevent the target from casting any skills. Will be removed. Silent Breeze force, yeah, it's force silence. And give HP recovery. Does it bypass silence immunity or no? I'm looking it up. The Xeno Slasher. Or Erase Cutter. Yeah, they just have a ton of magic damage skills. Bonus boosted flee. Yeah. It just sets your attack speed to 190. They already have 190 attack speed, by the way. Yeah, it lowers your defense. I haven't touched these skills yet, by the way. So, HP regeneration. Yeah. This is the auto res. This is literally just like having a Siegfried in your pot in your inventory. It actually asks you if you want to res. Ew. I mean, that would give you 45,000 SP and make your magic attack do attack damage. That actually might not be the worst. Let me actually try this one real quick. Yeah, yeah. She has 11,000 magic attack. Also, that was level 1 Eraser. She's also demi-human. Yeah. It would make her... Yeah. Eleanor is Beast. Only Eleanor's demi-human. Let me check. God damn it. I want this DB. Oh, Eleanor is medium, that's why. Yeah, Eleanor is medium poison. And race is default, so I'm not sure what race is. Race. Default demi-human, yeah, guys, you're right, she was demi-human. Yeah, so she's demi-human medium, that's for, yeah. That's some gross damage, though. Skill. What skill did I level up? Eraser? Whatever. F6. Yeah, that might be a little busted. What do you think? Casual 3 million? Or 300,000? Without gear? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go nerf the stat boosted I did lately. Basically it's -5 on all stat. Or minus could be minus 50. I do minus 50 to all stats in total. Yeah. Oh, cool. Not that the shield does anything. Yeah, so she'd go to 408 medic int rather than 458. Would it? Currently, Van has balanced stats. That much. I can always adjust that. So right now, the way Van... let me pull up this, open, drive, Miss Formula. I think you actually have access to this file as well. But let's go ahead and... Where... Weeds... Miss Formula... Flashbang. I know you couldn't see it yet. So this is the way their stats are done. So it's just 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then each of them, other than BAM, which is 25, 30, and then 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. And these are just multipliers on top of BAM. And then no, your math, and then here's the actual. By the way, when it says it's yeah, that's the new net values. So that's not the old values. The old values, I think you're right on the old values, but homunculus DB. Left. But I read real quick. Yeah, Lift has 150 base HP and 60 to 100 growth. and then these are the actual values that you get after the two. Oh, wait, my bad. Oops. These are the actual values you get after 2.5 HP modifier. Because this value is 2. You have the same level scaling on your HP as players do now, which is where these big numbers come from. Because otherwise, it would just be this. And these are evolved ones. So if we were to lower their stats, let's go ahead and just assume 10, 20, 25, 30, 15, 5. We'll assume the HP and SP doesn't change as far as scaling right now. So they would drop down to 1,249 stat instead of 1,606. And have 34,000 HP rather than whatever number. The big one would be their int. Obviously, the evolved form has... Wait, what? That number's not right. Oh, wait, there it is, yeah. 392 int instead. Yeah, my bad. I looked at Sarah. I was super confused. Yeah, so I might do that. It means their lowest has to be the lowest, but this guy, the only one that's going to be an issue is this guy. Because if I were to do 20, 15, 15, 15, 15, and then I'm still 25. Why is that one so much higher? Excuse me? Oh wait, I didn't change the other ones. I'm just dumbass. Yeah, that would screw over Van the most. Yeah. Your responses are coming in after I've already done things and figured these out, but thank you. For reference, this would actually be a nerf to stats other than int and strength of max possible. To be fair, though, you will never hit max possible previously, because there was a 1 in 30 chance you hit. Let's see, 1 in 30. Yeah, you had a 1 in 30 chance to hit the 3 on every roll, or 1 in 10. Yeah, 1 in 10 for these ones and 1 in 30 for this one. Yeah, because the only time you get 3 is if you hit the 30. Otherwise, you get 2, or 1 or 0. So, and then it discards the decimal places. It would average 2, yeah. Right? Well, it would average 16, which is actually 1 on all stats. They're the highest potential, but it didn't actually have the high. I don't think it had the highest average, even. Because if you look at... Oh, I guess it did, yeah, because you have a 12 average. 12 average, 14 average. Yeah, so yeah, it had the highest average, but not and the highest max. But also had the lowest lows. Yeah, and I'm fine with it being nerfed as far as like his identity. We can also change it to not be flat on all the stats. Like it. $38, $25, $25. Yeah. There's also a reason why you basically always win then. Well, other than the fact you got crapped into this as well, but yeah. And occasionally you go amateur for castling. Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna lower their reduce their stats. Let's see. 25, 15, 30, 5, 20, 10. 5 and 10. We're gonna swap those two around on amateur. 20, 30, 15, 5, 25, 10, and again, and 5. Okay, now. What do you mean, no? More int means more SP, so you can cast more skills. And you don't need luck scaling. Your skills can't crit. Some of those skills can't crit. Oh, they use Bulwark, sorry. My bad. Oh, I think the only time you use castling is in PvP, right? You send your amateur off behind you while you acid demo, and then when they get close to you, you castling. I didn't play a ton of Alchemist, so yeah. Okay. Should I leave Van on the flat side of stats? Also, all of them only have 5 luck now. I might make Homunculus crit, to be fair, but even at 5, that gives you 60 luck. Or that 30% crit chance. It's okay. Well, the thing is, currently my thoughts are support, healing. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing my screen again. Leaves. Healy-ish support. Obviously, has the movement speed boost. The movement speed boost might move to. I might swap the skills around too. So, I'm thinking Healy tanky support. Just tanky support, give you defensive buff, swapping, that sort of stuff. Raw DPS, raw physical DPS, and magic damage. Or at least in first form, this one has the best magic damage, hands down. Because the bolt skill. I'm thinking about switching their passive skill. Yeah, exactly. And then I'm thinking about continuing the trend past year. One I don't know about was Eleanor. You guys suggested filler to Eleanor, right? Yeah. Uh, and that could also be Val's other merge then, is it can switch. It definitely is. Its theme is basically I'm a potion, which I mean obviously it's the homunculus in the jar is what it is, but a homunculus in a flask. But the so like from an alchemist like lore perspective, it's the best one. Yeah, and the skill, like I said, the skills are gonna change. I need to get their identities right and their order right first. I think I'm gonna buff the modifier on these slightly. Technically, these are all buffs. Still, actually, no. This is a nerf on these two guys. They definitely lost HP before the 2.5x modifier. True. And then make Dithir a greedy one. Rather than being like offensive, have it boost your skills instead. Or have it interact with your poison, your demo and stuff like that. There's a few different routes you can go. Yeah, job. Whitesmith. Yeah, level. All. Level 9. All skills. Oh. And by the way, this is how I handled the part. One of their new skills. Because he's still in and out yet. Yeah, so they require fuel. The summon, they 5 steel and 12 fuel. The summon. Oh, I don't have enough fuel. Build the Inferno. And spawn scope goal. Usually there are 5, so. Whoever's on the highest stat total, but there. Okay, I should be able to summon them all now. Yep. And then items, steel. So Battle Warrior, this is the moving one. Mother Net, obviously heals and shoots at low range, and then dual cannon. I don't think people are gonna actually like play with these too much, but they have all the same rules as normal summons, where they benefit from your cards and cast auto spells and all that fun stuff. I do think the Mother Net is really strong, or is decent, particularly because of the thing. Their only real negative is I made them despawn if you leave. So if I lock here, it dies. It's dead. That one was in mid combat. If it not mid attack, and I walk out of Rio, it will die. So if I stand here, oh no, he moved one more cell. Okay. Apparently he has enough attack speed where he stays alive. And then of course if you change the map, they die. Again, he has enough attack speed where he can stay alive before his AI shuts off. Because they have a 1 second think pattern. Yeah, their stats might. Little goldfish, yeah. They just basically attack and cast 1 skill each. His is AoE. His skill is AoE, so he has a, I think it's a 50% attack damage, 50% attack DPS of your attack damage, 100% of your attack damage DPS. Or no, 100, 150, 200. So this guy just does your DPS of your auto attack, which obviously is not insane, but yeah, this guy does 1.5 and this guy does 2x, and then 100% of that is AoE. But I figured I'd give you something to use your fuel on other than just fuel and forging. And these seemed like fun skills. Okay, so let's go back to home. Documents at job creator at level 9. Level 9. Skills. Okay. So let's go ahead and call homunculus. Call lift. Oh wait, I self-share out. Okay. So we want to switch. Let me actually do a poll on Discord. Hold that. Okay. New post. Okay. Currently, I have homunculus evolving to third and classes. Should I change the list? Ah. So this is it is lift. Actually, what do you say? Oh wait, tomorrow. If I lift to DIRA from Mr. to Barry or Eleanor failure to Sarah and then Hilmert to DIETER. The alternate list I'm thinking is and then post, and then new, create poll, Which list do you like more? Option 1, option 2, something else. That one, that 2, current, alternate, something else. We'll do a 3-day poll, post. And then at confirm player and at Optimist. There we go. There's a poll. I'm gonna go with alternative. I like that one better. Okay. Now that their stats, let me let them do their stats. Now that they're going to be lowered. So we can close this. We can open up, oh God. Minimize, open. Minimize, open up view. I can see chat. And then we're going to go over here. I want this to be. Do we want to lower their HP by that much? Let me see what the numbers are compared to this real quick. Okay. Oh, their HP is getting lowered. But yeah, it will definitely depend on their skills. The only skill one that their first forms are going to be mostly unchanged. I'm getting rid of the passive skills. So Lift is going to lose its passive max SP, SP regen skill. Instead, it will probably either get an SP restore or some other skill to help it out. I forget Amister's passive. Van's passive is +5 strength, +5 int. That's way less valuable now because they have higher base stats, they have higher total stats. That's going to switch to, I'm thinking of autocast their bolt skill when attacking. That's what I'm thinking. That or double cast, one of the two. Both are valid. Rampage cast. I also forget fillers, so yeah. But I like the idea of Van being, what's it called? So this would be, the new numbers are 20,812. So their HP is still doubled. 3330. 297. 178. 8. 392. There actually went up, by the way, because I adjust the numbers. Mostly because of this one right here. Because I lowered luck significantly. So realistically, we could actually lose 5 more int and get 5 more strength. But I think I'm gonna make an int focused. Though if they're going to have okay, I figured that's what you were gonna say. So yeah, well, we'll see in 3 days when the poll's done. Why am I still in Discord chat? Whatever, I'll do Discord. I've been here for 2 hours already. Nobody's joined. Yeah. Filler would be... Filler actually the same amount of HP. SP is 1010, that's unchanged. Uh, 238 agility. Jesus Christ. 357. 178. 119. 297. And 59. I can also go glass cannon on filler. Swap their Vit and their luck and make them crit. Make their skills crit. Its main stat is agility, so it hits fast. It also gets all its skills multi-hit as well. So, but yeah, I think you can crit, give them crit as well as a modifier. Make them like you do last can. Let's see. Let me see what that looks like real quick. Filler. Yeah, cause they have 20 strength. Like they're the only thing higher is their dex. But let's go ahead and swap out 15. 5. That bring up to 70 crit, which ideally you would not be AAing. Ideally that would. Obviously, it's aggressive by default, so let's see, 69. Oh wait, I haven't swapped the other values before. I'm like that number looks too low, because it is. Honestly, I should just make these equal to those and make it easier, make my day easier. Oh yeah. It does mean he loses HP, but that's fine. They get your resistances anyway, so. Wait, what? Jesus Christ. Okay, that would be too much on the HP scaling. I'll definitely need to undo that. Or manually adjust their HP. Or I can lower their int. No, I don't think they need less int than Amister. Yeah, because right now it dropped their HP to 6,000. Yeah, they literally lost half their HP from doing that. but I have 178 luck. Yeah, like I said, that's way too low. Granted, they have 357 flee, so like they're going to be taking significantly less damage, but still. That's a wait. It is 59. Yeah. I did increase HD EXP leech, by the way, from 25% to 33%. But I think I'll manually adjust that number. Because they lost half their HP at max level. And that's with the 2.5x modifier. Because I don't have any base numbers on these. Honestly, we can just add 1,000 HP to the base on all of them. Oh. God damn it. Fucking. Control Z. Thank you. Plus 1,000. Alright. That should help. The other summons, the rest of them are fine. Dragon Sail scales up your HP. Skelly scale up your HP. These do not scale up your stats. I'm aware. All of them have. I just lowered the value number, but let's go ahead and change this by 15. Times this by 15. There we go, and then we'll upgrade the level scaling as well. Currently times 5. We'll times by 10 instead. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That might be better, but that might be too high on Eleanor or on Lip. And Amateur. Amateur has 85,000 HP with this mod with these numbers. I think I went slightly too hard on that. Let's lower the scaling. Yeah, that's better. Oh, sorry. Please. Yeah. Let me redo it real quick. Why? Yeah. So these are the numbers I just had. Like 85,000 HP on Amateur. 71,000 HP on the left. I'm gonna undo that scaling. So this would still be weaker. At the moment with the 1,000 HP boost. And then if we also add plus 1,000 here. So on the base form, you have 1,000 HP, and then the evolution is 1,000 HP base. And that, yeah, those are much better numbers. They also end up cleaner somehow. Yeah, 40,000 HP, 47,000, 12,000. Yeah, those are better numbers. And I'm fine with filler being weaker as far as HP is concerned. Remember, they do get your resistances. They do have their stats. It also has fucking 400 flee, 360 flee. Level 70. We can test level 70 if you want. Uh, 69. And then times 1.5 plus 69. Oh wait, 0.69. That'd be 9,000. 11 HP. Oof. You have refine resistance, don't you? But they also inherit your refine resistance. Yeah, this is with the 2.5 extra ceiling. This is the base value. The numbers that I showed there were at reducing. This is at level 69. Or this at level 7. You said 70. So. Right. There, 70. 8,910 HP. You will actually have at level 70. With uh 6.9. With 238 flee. Yes, I'm aware. This is the max level stats. I was showing you the level 70 HP. This is level 70 HP. This is level 70 flee. Because I didn't care about the leveling stats as much. The leveling stats are going to be higher, period, other than HP in this case. 8,910 is the level 70 HP of the filler with the current values I have. The actual HP value you have on your screen, and that's including the 2.5x, the level scaling modifier. So just under 9,000 HP. The base HP would be 4,050 before the scaling modifier. No, it's not 2.5x. It's 1.5 plus 0.7. So 2.2x. I just say 2.5x because that's how I was wording it. But it's actually not 2.5x, it's level scaling. So yeah, this is filler with the level scaling values. Yeah. Which is higher than current. Yeah, I was trying to make sure the HP values and the SP values are never lower than they were originally. Yeah, certainly you're getting 25 HP per level. This is the scaling I used. The scaling can change. Van's HP is only so high because of it has flat stat scaling. So I'm gonna do some adjustments to this. that was just auto scale properly. Yeah, so Van has 19,000, he has 12,000. Yeah, Van just happened to have that because of the flat scaling I gave it, because we give it like closer to its original stats. It doesn't mean it'll have less bit. It'll drop from 192 max possible bit to 119 max possible bit. Obviously, on average, you don't hit 192. You probably hit about 120. Okay, I like those numbers better. Yes, it does. The new formula does that way. I made their HP scale directly off their bit. Well, I made the HP scaling, yeah, which is why when I lowered the bit. So, yeah, I lowered this to 0. He drops down to 5,000 HP. So basically, a 5,000 HP base. And the rest come from scaling modifiers. Which is one of the reasons why Lip has more HP than it used to. Yeah, I like the plus 1,000. That helps a lot with flattening these numbers, and that lets me do things a little better. Yeah, but what would its 25 go to? It stacks. Yeah, but what would it go to? It stacks or what? That means it doesn't have 5 extra points to go to something else. I don't think it should get agility. 25. 15, 20. We'll do 15 on a bit. So that turns out. Yeah, so now it's 26,000 HP. I dropped down 15. 15, 20. We'll lower the agility some more. Yeah, 33,000 HP. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think Lift should be tanky, because you want your priest, your support, to live. Yeah. Obviously, Amateur should tank the fuck out of everybody else, but especially with its ridiculous bit scaling. Yeah, I like those numbers a little bit better. These values are you don't care about these numbers, those are just for me. So format. Okay, colors. Okay. Format. Alternating colors. Done. Format. Clear formatting. Format. Alternating colors. Done. Yeah, 33,000 HP. 47,000 HP. Yeah, so they seem like decent starting numbers. And second evolutions, by the way, are just plus 10% stats. Total stats across the board. Just to make it simple. They're just you but better, and then they get new skills. Which is why they end up with like flatter, cleaner max stat values. This is Evo. This is the Evo version. The un-Evo version, yeah, Evo is just a flat added on top, yeah. It literally just adds these values to it. No level scaling, nothing. Yeah, so when you evolve into when you evolve, you get 30 int or whatever stat you get. It's like evolving is like gaining 10 levels. Whenever you evolve, it's just like here's 10 levels. I forget what level you have to be to evolve. Evolve. You will have, okay. Only intimacy? Okay. Should I, speaking of intimacy, should I increase the intimacy gain? It's currently 3x already. You currently gain 3x intimacy naturally. Remember, do official. But obviously, with the way you gain experience, you get more than 3x experience. So it feels slower. Yeah. Wait, no. It should be 5x. I raised the base level. I raised the XP to 5x. Remember, because the floating was removed? Did it? Okay. So you're hitting? You're not hitting and your monkey is hitting, are you? You're just monkey is hitting, or you're just hitting? Because that changes how much experience. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, just your homunculus? Okay. I'm fine with intimacy going up faster, to be fair, though. Let me actually add that comp real quick. Import, battle, one more. Auto feed rate. Auto feed is off, by the way, by default. Okay. Friendly rate is apparently friendly rate is only 1.2x. Unless I have this thing multiple times in here. No, it's just the once. Okay. I thought it was a 3x modifier. Yeah, apparently it's. Wait. No, that's a 12x modifier. Yeah, that's a fucking. Okay. Yeah, apparently intimacy is at 12x. Let's lower that slightly. That was 10x. Note pattern of that one. Did you guys want auto feed on by default or no? I'm fine either way. I believe I turned it off so you guys couldn't. That made it more difficult to AFK. But we'll turn it on. Oh, is it? Because it says it's off. Are you sure it's on by default, or that's not your LUA files? Because your you can set up auto feed in your what's it called? It's just how much they like you. That's all it is. Yeah, by default, I believe it is enabled, but I don't remember. Let's turn it. Well, how much just auto feed is on? I'm gonna just put that in the patch notes. Auto feed enabled. Where? I mean, intimacy does matter. You can't evolve it without being intimate. You can't. Certain skills require certain intimacy, stuff like that. Oh, nice. Homunculus. See. We reduced from 12x to 10x, 12.34x to 10x. That base intimacy went up where, yeah, your base intimacy went from 21% to 33%. Oh. The only other thing is with the intimacy is the skills you get. God, you start. I keep trying to like open up the stat menu with wait, you don't have one. Go bird, go bird. I was trying to load up my skill list. Yeah, evolve. And shuffle. Speaking of Pharaoh, look, there's Pharaoh. Is it Altar? Oh, did not know that. Thank you. Oh yeah, there's an auto feed right here. But yeah, I was told it didn't work, but at home friendly 1,000. No skill. Yeah, this is just kills itself for great damage. Currently, that's the only use for intimacy. Why is it failing? What? Oh, fine. Oh, it just gives them this intimacy? Yeah, okay. Reading is hard, I know. I thought, for some reason, I was thinking it was self-destruct as well. Like, Van. Evolve. Castling. Defense. Plus 10 defense is like nothing. That's not terrible. And then adamant skin. Just 20% max HP. That's probably not needed anymore. It has 523 defense though. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, 30k damage once per week. Exactly. Also, all their APMs seem to hit max. Look at that, the agility scaling is high enough. At friend 1000 skill bloodlust. Oh, is it soft defense? And then bloodlust. And then alt. Wait, is it not alt? Oh, okay. How did you? I haven't looked into the formula on that yet. Official classes. Level divided by 10 plus bit divided by 5. Also, it's not capped at 99, clearly. What is the control to make your helmet? Is it alt right click? I am alt right click here. Oh, okay. Apparently, apparently I didn't once. Okay. Hard defense is not capped at when I removed that cap. The way it's capped normally is actually in the defense value. That got removed. So let's see. At pet debug at home level. I don't have a way of showing that. Has an explicit cap among those, does it? Let's find out. So let's go ahead and find our references. Yeah, I'm looking for the code itself. Home bit equals home thing. HP defense. Doesn't seem to have a cap. Oh, there it is. I found it. So it's capped at 0 to 99 from level into okay. Wait, that's status defense though. That's weird. 1 second. Over here real quick. There is no. Defense 2 is soft defense. It's setting hard defense. That's why I'm confused. That's why I said I was confused. Let's go ahead and hide our real quick. Yeah, this is defense, not defense 2. Because that's soft defense. That's hard defense. Yeah. So it gives you get 1 hard defense for every 5 vit you have. How much vit do they have? Yeah, he has 357 vit. Yeah, that's plus 71. Yeah, he's at 81 vit. He doesn't actually hit it. And that defense, no, because he also gets plus 20. The plus 20 is after. So it caps here. It only caps the vit scaling level ceiling. You actually cap your vit, your total vit itself. So, yeah, so add another 20. So it is 100 and something defense. Bulwark is a skill though. It's not, you have it. But that's still it's 101 defense. Yeah, we will probably lose it. You're right. But it's still 81 defense. What was their value before? Yeah, they had 241 max possibly before. So 241 divided by 5. Yeah, before the max possible was 50. So you've more now than you did with the passive before. Yeah. 48. Oh wait, level ceiling. Yeah, sorry, I forgot level ceiling. Yeah, 78. So you're gonna lose out on 5. Yeah, but you're gonna gain so much more HP. Yeah, it will be about comparable, especially if I make the skill worth you getting. Because I was thinking about giving them a reflect type skill, like a reflect shield, but a custom one again. Yep. Glad you understood why. Something similar to the Druid one. Also, I'm going to be doing that something similar to Phalanx and Crusader. Their reflect shield is going to switch to a you're the damage source type skill or type effect, rather than just be passive. It won't affect monsters, obviously, and its damage also should probably switch to a damage type. I'm thinking about switching reflect damage to the neutral property, or armor element property. I'm not sure which yet. So it's reducible. So for instance, Castle's reflect shield would do fire damage to you, or neutral damage to you. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure which. That way you guys have a reduction for it, as well as a modifier for it for damage increases. And it would be skill damage now, rather than just damage. Yeah. So you guys can both amp it and reduce it. I was thinking about that last night while I was in bed trying to sleep. I was thinking about Homunculus and what. Yes, it would affect Crusader. It would affect all of them. I reflect as a mechanic, which I'm thinking about changing my reflect as a mechanic to be
reducible damage. And it would be physical damage. I'm thinking. I'm not sure if I want it physical or miss. I might keep it miss. That way it can't be increased by like card modifiers, as many card modifiers. Or something like the ninja skill, that every time you hit someone with a physical skill it applies. I wouldn't want that to apply. But it will not call additional effects anyway, so when you call status effects, it won't call status effects on cast, it won't call any of those type of things. Still. But it's going to require a full rework of the code, so that's why I'm not going to do it right now. But that's what I'm thinking for Homunculi's alternate skill. It would also maintain aggro, which is a big one. It would help reflect build maintain aggro, which is really important for Crusader and Phalanx. And if you're running Valkyrie Mantle, well, don't run Valkyrie Mantle if you don't want to maintain aggro. Anyways, let's go ahead and work on. Let's go in order. So let's summon a lift. That's delete. Obviously, you can't see what I'm doing right now. Let's go ahead and call Homunculus. Let's call lift. Yeah. Yeah. Got 453 HP and 70 SP. I had an idea. This might be too good. Thoughts on Homunculus spawning at your job level? So rather than spawning at level 1, spawn at job level. That way you don't have to go farm pouring. Percent of your base would be fine. Yeah, maybe a third of your base. Yeah, I'm more the early level show quickly. But they're still annoying. Like, yeah, because you don't. Those early levels, you just farm easy shit that you can just AFK on. At level 100. Yeah, the exchange fields lower your level though. They don't increase your level. They also they currently lower your hunger and intimacy. I'm probably gonna lower how much they do it by though. Actually, they don't right now because I have it disabled for me testing. Yeah. I don't know if you were here for it. I changed the recipes for the pills. They now require embryos to make all the pills. Yeah. Since you can now summon which one you want on demand, might as well make it give embryos another use. Okay, so at home, Hungary 100, at home, 100,000. And it makes sense since functionally these are exchange fields are lower level. That one. I'll need to fix that description. Since that would no longer be a thing, the RNG on it. View stats. home, evolve, skills, touch a heal, emergency avoid. I think emergency avoid might move to yeah, brain surgery makes it was need to be replaced. So brain surgery is max SP, SP recovery, and increased power of healing. And healing. Each cast requires one condensed red potion. Okay, 1 second. Why does your heal require a condensed red potion? Yeah, it's less than a fucking red potion. Oh, yeah. Heal minus 999. No. Oh. One too many times, whatever. Yeah. So 700 HP. No. I'm not talking about regular. I'm talking about throw. Level 2, right? Yeah, level 2. Okay, not quite. It's 1500 AoE. Also, I managed to, for the visuals. Yeah. Literally use the heal formula. Which you think. Yeah, I know. Which. I'm fine with it using the heal value, but it shouldn't use a potion then. So, what I'll say. Especially considering you have access to this now. As well. So we do this and this. Oh, can't use it down. That's right. What do I need for this skill? Stems. I know. Stem 100. Oh, that's 1,000. Whatever. Why is plant cultivation failing? What? Yeah, but I'm casting a little. Confused. Why is it failing? Invalid type 11 of random monster. No, I removed the fail chance. No, it never fails. There's a 100% chance. It costs 2, but it's a 100% chance. 1 second. I need to fix this one real quick. Let's see, this is CR_cultivate. CR cultivation. Random group mob G cultivation. Ticket of mission. Level is it's group 11, okay. And then we go to DB import mob summon YML program mob group cultivation. Okay, save. Go to definition. Find all references. Export constant. Oh, I'm not exporting the fucking constant. That's why. Okay. There we go. Let's go close this. I switched it to a dynamic list. I never tested it. By the way, this is the new weights on spawn chance. So it primarily spawns yellow. Also, I did give a green plant a interaction with Rogue. The green plant is treated as if the Rogue cast any rogues hit by it cast survival or cast detox with survival, so they will get the survival bonus as well if they're hit by this. That's really niche. It's not going to happen very often, but I added it anyways. Okay, let's see. There we go. Yeah, 8,000 HP. Also, this is an AoE heal, but yeah, it's just like drinking a potion. Resurrect Homunculus. Call Homunculus. Yeah, so it does hit everybody, including the SB heal. Should probably make it so they don't drop runes. But also, whatever. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, I meant, wait, do I have pet debug? I don't think these ones actually show you pet debug, right? Yeah. But, where is Bio? Yeah, so they have 24,000 HP. How much does the lowest one have? 12,000 HP. No, they see off your stats, so. It's like a weaker Slim potion. Potion Pitcher, because it doesn't have the heal modifier from Slim Potion Pitcher. But you can farm your plants while actually in combat now. That was the whole point of this, so you can do that. Also, you... I think it's one bigger. Yeah, because it doesn't hit her back there, so... yeah, so it's 4 cells out. Versus Slim is... yeah. Yeah, Slim is 3 cells out. So yeah, it's one bigger than Slim Potion, but Slim Potion you can aim. This one you have to walk up to the plant. Because you actually have to walk up to it. So it's different. It also heals less, like I said earlier. And then the Spore one, the Plant Spore one is damage. So, on average, though, yeah. This is gross. Yeah, you get AoE poison. And then yeah, so one is poison damage, one is thing. They do skill magic attack though, so they don't scale up your normal stats. Yeah, 150 slow and poison. Obviously, slow doesn't matter for these guys. But, 5. Oh, I hate that you can't spawn that in town. They're taking damage, but they're immune to my damage, so. But you can't take my damage from me unless I auto attack them, remember? So that's just being nullified at the end. Which is why they're still full HP. Probably. Or people, it was just annoying because people just plant them all over. Yeah, because there's no limit how many plants you can plant. Obviously, they blow up with each other, but I can always make them chain as well if you hit the same. If you hit them with their own that skill, have it self-detonate around. But that would be gross. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay damage, 3k. Like, obviously I'm sitting at 100 even, total int. So, like, it's not great damage, but it is damage. Mushroom trail. Also, the color is different. I don't know if you noticed the color is different. These ones are red, and then I can drop a black shroom. Of course. Are you fucking... Well, look at those odds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 10 red in a row. Yes, that one's blue. This one's red. Shroom color. Yeah, so purple and red. Also, I didn't realize poison hurt plants so bad. Yeah, they take 4 damage per tick. And I can kill them. Neat. That's neat. I did not know that. Yeah. Yeah, but poison used to not kill. That's custom. So. Yeah, bleeding with flat damage is way bigger. That's why. I think bleeding with flat damage is like 25. Am I gaining spores or am I losing spores? I think I'm losing them, right? Yeah, okay, I am losing them. And not quickly, mind you. Yeah, so I've lost a single spore this whole time. That's nice. I commented. There, I've lost another one. There we go. Yeah, you lose these spores very slowly. But also actually, how do you put away rest? Rest? Thank you. At warp k underscore done. Oh well. But yeah. You can also buy alcohol now, so kind of not really. Well, you can buy alcohol from another character. Yes, I'm aware. That's why I said you can get them from other characters. Obviously, you're SSF, you're fucked. Well, you technically can get doubloons on SSF because they're dropped in one of the things, but it's not reliable. So. Okay. So at go 0, at go 0, go 0, fucking A. The gold bar for version is intentionally really bad, by the way. Like the doubloon guy who sells you doubloon for gold. He's intentionally ripping you off. Like I think he's doing like double the cost, roughly. Something like that. I probably should add a way to get doubloons on non-mercenary, either through an item or through a box, or through like a mimic card type item. Maybe write that down real quick before, so I remember. Patch notes. Mimic like card for the blues. Save. Or it can be a card or an item. That would give me a card effect for another monster. Also, the pirate skeleton card. Possibly. Not a pirate, yet doubloons. What does pirate skeleton card do? At isn't it like luck? Yeah, okay. It's +2 luck. Yeah, I can swap out the +2 luck for doubloon. Yeah. Yeah, but obviously that's pirate. I can get rid of replace the luck with drop chance. Mimic card. Yeah, no stats. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then the last one would be also I can just give it that effect even if you're a pirate. Like it can just be a small chance. It can be lower than your normal chance. Also, while I'm remembering, who drops? Name an item ID. Give me an item ID. 921. We'll do sport. Play sports. Okay. 14.7. Probably a better one, anyways. It is, but it's not dropped by anybody. I'm gonna actually move these to a new command. Yeah, so it has a drop score. It just says not dropped by anybody. But the best place to get poison spores looks like is Runefield 7 or Runefield 10. Yeah, Runefield 10 has a score of 5.7. Yeah, Rune Pit is a 5.8. Oh, wait. Jawai has a higher score. I don't want to... The sorting is done way in advance, so I'm not going to sort by score. Also, most of the time, items don't have this many drops locations. I'll probably limit the number of... I'll leave it. That's fine. And I'm gonna make a new command for it. Let me do that right now. Actually, what I'm remembering. I think Mud is streaming. Yeah, he's been something called the Logar, whatever that is. 714. Yeah, 2 drops. 714. Oh my god. The link's fucked up. I hate when that happens. Yeah, score of 0, 0, 0. Yeah, they all have a score of 0. Sorry, the Thief Bug has a score of 0.1, and then Golden Thief Bug has this, and Bafo has a score of 0.1. That's yeah, and then Solid Mineral has a score of 0.09. The score does not take into account spawn timers, by the way. Currently, it doesn't take into account spawn timers. I would need to do some extra math on that. Yeah, and then there's other ones like who drops 1001. Yeah, I think if it gets too long, it starts doing this. Yeah, like Young Bafo is 23, score 23. No, I'm just gonna work on skills. I have an idea of what I want to do for the base classes at least. It's all Homunculus left. Skill. Oh wait. At home currently. Okay, I'm probably not gonna be on much longer. It's already been a couple hours. Peace out. No, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your input. Close that. Close that. And actually, no, I don't need my stream. Peace out, guys. I don't think I'm gonna raid anybody, so.